Uh, Welcome to the Right Direction, London 89.9, where we always discuss ways to get our community forward. This afternoon, I have the Global Director for Diaspora Affairs for Senator Ned Nwoko from Delta North in Nigeria. Patrick, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Lace, for having me today. It's
Good.
always a pleasure.
Always great to have you. I want to just quickly rub off. We might be talking on this same subject all week when we get extra panelists in. Um, the diaspora to vote. It's a hot topic. Um, I'm glad to have you in the studio. We only talk on the radio. How close is this to the heart of the senator?
Oof, it's like asking how close is a baby, a suckling baby to a mom. It's extremely close to his heart. And as you are aware, the senator used to be, or yeah, I still see him as a diasporan because he went back to Nigeria, having been here for so many years. So he's one of us. I consider him to be one of us. And he's very passionate about it. When we talk, he's always talking about the diasporans, diaspora, how we can make things work, how we can change things. So to answer your question in a very simplistic way, he's very passionate about diaspora.
You know, many since we started this conversation, uh, a lot of people have asked me, hosting a Zoom call, a lot of questions, and one of them is your relationship with the senator. Uh, are you judging your assessment of the senator? Is it based on a personal level, or do you have any professional assessment?
Oof. I think based on both, I have a personal relationship with him. I've met him one on one when I first met him. It was based on a personal relationship, a personal clicking together. We play tennis together. We have that, passion. We follow tennis. We play tennis, and we are visionaries. We see things and we want things to happen. So on a personal level, we connect. Also professionally, he's my mentor, my principal. So I learn from him as well.
Okay, you have a good profile. You're an investment banker, so if you recommend somebody, I think that's a safe bet. Let's go into this diaspora bill. The last time I spoke to you, and we had a Zoom call about this, there was one of the questions raised was how could there be a bill for the diaspora without the diaspora having an opportunity to see the bill? Have you had any opportunities to see it just now, in between the last time and now?
Oh yes, I've seen the bill, the draft, which the senator is looking to put onto the floor of the Senate. I've seen it, and I believe I've sent it to you. So just sent it to you.
I'll have to check. I'll check before we come back next time. I will
Yeah,
check the bill.
yeah.
So
So yes, I've looked at the bill, and I see the benefits of the bill.
yeah.
It favors us in the diaspora. It's there so that we can take hold of our fundamental human rights, which is to vote. So I believe it's our right to be able to vote. So I've seen the bill. I like what it says, and also to clear up an issue that we had, or some kind of concern that we had the last time, if there was an existing bill or if there was a bill previous to
That
this bill. And the answer is yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I was coming to that. So you've had an opportunity to see, or at least know that there's an existence of
Oh, there
something
was.
prior to
Oh,
that.
yeah, there was not just one, but
Okay,
two bills.
okay.
Twice it's come to the house, and but we'll talk about what happened
When
when
when when we come back.
yeah.
Now, also there was other things in the last, in the last Zoom call, where Nigerians in diaspora were more concerned with organization before this type of bill can pass. Did you relate that sort of message to the senator? I mean, I'm keen to know if he thinks if it's Nigerian government that is going to organize the diaspora, or if he has pushed it back to say diaspora need to organize themselves.
Again, for me, yes, I've spoken to him, and we tend to be on the same wavelength regarding this. I think it's going to be a misnomer for the senator to come and organize us, to organize the diaspora. I feel that we have to put our house in order to be able to grasp this opportunity. And when I say grasp, I really mean we need to take hold of it, fervently hold on to it, take hold of the opportunity and run with it. So I don't think it's the senator's duty to come and organize us, to tell us what our structure should look like and how we should, put ourselves together. I think it's our duty, it's our fight, it's for us to do what we need to do.
Okay.
So that when the senator is coming, we are giving him the backing.
Okay. Just before we go, I know it's a quick session we're having now. In terms of signing the bill, I believe every Nigerian in diaspora should not have any objection to signing the bill. Yeah. Since you are the global director, thank you. Congratulations is the word. What sort of would you say it's the existence of the two prior bills that is making Nigerians apprehensive, or is it a general lack of trust in the system?
That's a reasonable question to ask, but again, I can't speak for the collective, but I can speak from my own perception, what I think might be happening. I think there's a lot of mistrust in the political system, and apart from the mistrust, people are slightly tired. They've looked at it and they're saying to themselves, "Oh, here we go again. What use is it? My signature will they count when we couldn't do something when we're in Nigeria? Is it my signature from here? Why waste my time?" So these are very good questions to ask, relevant questions to ask, because you can't change how people feel. If that's how they feel, then they feel how they feel. But it's our duty, and I think it's our responsibility to start to show people that it's not business as usual. This is different, We are at the periphery, the cusp of attaining what we've clamored for a very long time. So why wouldn't we go for it?
I like your optimism. I like it. And I said today is a short session, and I'm glad you've taken time out to see us. I would see you next week, where I hope to have some more panelists here, and we'll chop it up. And at that time, I also hope to have read or have seen a copy of the draft bill. Do you have any of just before we leave, were you sent copies of the prior bills to just see what difference there is in this one, or you don't have the opportunity?
I've seen the one before this, so the prior one before this, not the first one.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
What is the difference?
The difference basically is the bolt-on on this new bill, the bolt-on for to have 4 permanent seats.
Okay.
So that diasporans or diaspora can be represented in the 2 chambers, the Senate and the House of Reps. So the seats for the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Africa.
There's a structure in this bill.
So there's a structure in this bill. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Patrick. I hope to see you next week. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
would promise I would bring the bill.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Cheers.